Right. Well, hopefully this will stream well. That is. I don't have anything here. Um. Wow. I really don't. That is not it. It should be this one. So what exactly do I have to do today? Uh, work on the house. Duh. I think that's honestly it. I can't think of anything else that needs to be done in this. Let's see here. Work on the house. Go mining. We can do that now. Maybe this a little bit. So I don't know what we're gonna try and find down here. Do we even get to use these bones for anything? I also do want to like improve the farm and stuff because like it doesn't really have much going for it. I'm gonna try and keep everything on the right here, like all the torches and stuff, so we have an easy way of getting back out, even though the torches don't do as much in Hytale as they do in Minecraft. Should have maybe brought a few pickaxes down here. So like all this copper is nice. I can just like make other pickaxes with it. We need iron for more iron gear. We need the better ores. I'm not even sure what the better ores are in this game yet. I have some thorium from killing one of the big skeleton last time. Okay, so that seems to be everything in this portion of the cave here done. Okay, there's nothing down there. Appreciate when things try and blow up in my face. That is not okay. More iron, always good. Huge thing. Hey, interesting. How many hits? Okay, we have 106 left on the iron pickaxe. Bad, bad spider. Dude, it's so hard to put torches on one side when they don't actually light up any of the cave. There's basically I have plenty. More iron. There seems to be a dungeon of sorts down here with me. That's a lot of stuff. And then we got. Okay, we got a hatchet. What do I have anything I can build with here? You know what? Normal cobblestone is easy enough to get. Is this like gonna make me burn up or something? Do I need some sort of Power World heat resistance? Hey, Essence of Fire. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's definitely the bomb doing that. Oh, okay. I don't know. Are we able to make like obsidian and stuff? I don't like being down here anymore. Okay, wait. There's the other route that we can take, which should be a bit nicer than this one. It's got a bit of a more immediate way to look back and see where we are. Lots of iron. Hmm. I think I want like iron armor before I go down into those depths. Now then, it's just the task of finding my way out. Hmm. That doesn't look like it. So that's an end. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Wish these torches did a bit more. Okay, let's actually get out. Man, It should be this way, considering the torches I placed on the wall are on the left side. Say, even if this isn't close enough. Huh, scrap and roots, you say? Okay. We have all these now. Blue leather. There we go. Oh, okay, so the feedback is what's actually used to have animals. Like that's the place they'll be attracted to and stay. Okay. Golden mushrooms. Mushrooms. We can take this out, put this in. That's all of that done. Okay, so what do we need for this? Birch. Okay, light wood. Now we need to go find some of that birch. Just should just be over here. Why is it so foggy? I think how it's gonna need to work is need to find a small animal, then capture it in the capture crate, then bring it back, and then place the feed bag on it. How does this look? Okay, I could use two more scanners there. Okay, yeah, sure. Hello, woodland. Uh-huh. So we have those now. We have birch, beech, these essence of lives.
Moodland Dreamer says, hello, how's it going?
We're doing alright here.
Moodland Dreamer says, good.
How about you? How are you doing? How's it going? How'd you get here? Did you play Hytale? We can make this now.
Moodland Dreamer says, I just finished eating dinner and looked for a small streamer and found you. I don't play Hytale but I do like it.
Yeah, are you a Minecraft person then?
Moodland Dreamer says, I used to play modded Minecraft yet.
Yeah, it's a good in between. I do definitely prefer until the modding scene for Hytale gets truly up and running. I will prefer modding Minecraft. But in terms of vanilla versus vanilla, no, dude, this is so much better. They're gonna be putting ads here soon. That one, that one is one that we aren't going to be seeing. Oh, what'd you have for dinner?
Woodland Dreamer says, shepherd's pie.
That's nice. So are you like, hmm. Yeah, I know that near there. What are these ones? These are hardwood, I believe. Right? Okay, hardwood planks decorative. Okay, so that's like kind of the wall how of the house done. Of course, the
Woodland
idea
Dreamer
here,
says, back from ads.
welcome back. Of course, the idea here was to have this kind of slanted up. So I think that means I need to start with the roof pieces there.
Woodland Dreamer says, people say the modding will be better on Hytale once it picks up. I've got some ideas for a Doctor Who mod and a Deltarune mod.
Yeah, I maybe potentially the thing is with it is that they plan to have a built-in like modder, like you can put like the program that's used to actually like make things is planned to be an actual like part of the game that you can access, which would be very nice. And so you're a fan of Deltarune, I take it? Because I do need to get around to playing chapters 3 and 4. I've had it on Steam since like they came out, and I just haven't.
Woodland Dreamer says, Minecraft has some great Doctor Who and Deltarune mods, but it's just limited by the game. And yes, I love Deltarune.
Yeah, I don't know much about Doctor Who. Well, it's a bit before my time, and also like I'm American. The British cartoons aren't exactly popular here. Um, God, this is why I don't do architecture. Um,
Woodland Dreamer says, I'm American too lol. I visited the UK with family and it kinda just clung to me when I first saw it.
yeah. Let's see here. When did this that was they had a 2025 season. Interesting. Okay, so we can try with that. That's
Woodland Dreamer says, the show started in 1963. It's old. Literally older than my grandma.
yeah, that's way before my time. So we have that, and then
Pointless Forger Gas says at Trengamingit viewers.
nope. Bye bye.
Woodland Dreamer says, bye bye lol.
Sucks is that's like the vast majority of chats I get here. That is just kind of how it be when you're a smaller streamer. Okay, so we have those two. Not you, but then you got it. Yeah. So then we can take that.
Woodland Dreamer says, any games you excited to see get released?
Honestly, no. I don't exactly keep up with recent releases and stuff. I don't like go out of my way to find anything. Like I don't watch like E3 and stuff. So if there's anything that comes out, I'll have to see it through like trending on like TikTok or YouTube or something. And then that'll be my exposure to it, or maybe a friend will tell me, "Hey, there's this pretty cool game. It's coming out." Sometimes I'll scour the Steam recently released things. which does give you some gems of games, I'll say. Especially if you look at like the free to play section of Steam's newest and most recent releases. Sometimes you can see some it's super gems in that. Either because they're funny or just like have an actually good name or a good name I could say. It's like Date Adolf Hilter. That was one that I saw like a year ago, and that was a very funny title.
Moodland Dreamer says, I can't wait for Subnautica 2. A lot are excited for GTA
Oh
6.
yeah.
I'll wait for all the hype to die down before thinking about
Though
buying it.
those are some classics, especially people have been waiting for those for a long time, we'll say. What was this? Don't need that one. We can probably use just this one to make all of that. I wanted to
Moodland
like
Dreamer says, GTA 6 will
keep
be so
here.
expensive. After a year or so I'll think about buying it, but not for sure buying it.
We'll have to see how expensive it is because I mean AAA games, yeah, they are getting quite pricey for the stuff they're demanding of people. Ooh, pickaxes get moved over here. God, just never hire me for architectural needs. Hmm, then there's that one there.
Moodland Dreamer says, rumor is we're getting a Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3 remastered. I just hope it isn't like how 76 was on release.
That's another game I haven't played. I actually have a friend who's doing that, like, as their entire week plan this week. Fallout 76. That is how do you make depth? in block games. I don't understand. I've never been a builder. I've never claimed to be a builder. I just want to make something that isn't a frickin' box for once, man. Alright, what do we need for these eternal bags here? Oh wait, hold on a second. Eternal sea bags there. Okay, torch gone. The idea here is to have this go into like a peak over there. I think I need to make that peak higher than because I really don't want to just make a freaking box house. I do that enough on Minecraft. I don't need to do it on Hytale. Next, that's been collected. We can make more sticks used there.
Woodland Dreamer says, apparently the location for Fallout 5 has been chosen. I hope it's either in the southern states or something in the central USA. The games have been sticking really close to the coasts. I'd take Hawaii to be honest.
So wait a second. You're sad that that is the most coast location they could pick. They could be Hawaii. There's like nowhere more coastal that they could choose for that. God, they are really incentivizing like smaller homes, huh? What do I need? Oh yeah, gonna need another pickaxe here soon.
Woodland Dreamer says, Hawaii would be a different kind of feel though. Its whole thing is that it's remote. Water would be a big thing for it rather than just a part location.
Well, it's because they're islands. Not, of course, water would be a pretty big thing for them. So do that. There's a workbench. I get it. Like, it wouldn't be like other locations. Yeah, that could be like, as we improve Builder Hammer, we can keep that, because that's pretty unique. And I don't see myself needing, like, more than one of that anytime soon. Okay, we can put the sticks in there. Large pile of books. Okay, put one in there. Okay, no sleeping just yet. That's fine. Let's go grab some of these trees out here. Anyway, I'm not sure if trees we grow. It doesn't really look like they do, but I have a farming bench. Should be able to regrow these trees eventually. Yeah, so it definitely needs to probably be higher up here. It would be handy to make in one of these. Could be a nice, easy way down to the mines. Is that a good place? I think that there might be better. Yeah. Oh, this is like the debug stick. That's great. That's great for building. So what do we Okay, maybe like another 10 here? So, just there.
Woodland Dreamer says, apparently Half-Life 3 has been teased too. But I wouldn't expect it to come out.
No, that would be interesting for that. Okay, is there anything else I need here? So, tanning rack can go in that corner. You can sleep in that corner here, and then have the stove and the tanning rack there. Um, so,
Woodland Dreamer says, I can already hear the G-Man LOL Mr. Freeman, it's time to get up. Get up pretty boy Freeman.
you see, I wish I played Half-Life so I could understand more of the references that people make when they make references to that, but I just didn't play Half-Life. Just someone who did play the game would very much so appreciate any references here, but I'm just not that person.
Woodland Dreamer says, personality I want Portal 3.
That's not a bad choice.
Woodland Dreamer says, asterisk personally.
And then if we do another two. little area for sitting, I suppose. Um, we can put a candle on there. I don't know how to use a sign there. Sure.
Woodland Dreamer says, ads.
Is it? I guess it has been an hour, huh?
Woodland Dreamer says, back.
Well, that was some fast ads. Good for you. Actually, why am I bothering to till that soil? I'm not growing anything there.
Woodland Dreamer says, it's that god darn Subway ad.
Not sure I know that one. Okay, so we now have this exit, that exit. I just need to fill out the roof here to like actually look good. So I think the inside of this is pretty well off. So I need some of this. Put put a helmet on. Okay, so then there's that now.
Woodland Dreamer says, a guy orders a wrap thing and people are like how much? And they drop what they are holding and then he tells people not to tell a lady who's carrying a baby. It's basically the only ad I have seen for the past 5 days watching people.
Do you like turn personalized ads on or no? Because that is a really weird ad to get every time. What do we need? What do I need? What do I need? to do that. The capture crate, and then we can use that in conjunction to
Moodland
like
Dreamer
start
says, I don't like
animal stuff.
personalized ads. That's why I'm confused.
You might want to turn on personalized ads so that it'll like try and track anything you do. Call me crazy, but I don't think something that's has essence of fire should be in the middle of the water. I'm sorry, Fox. I'd capture and tame you if I could, but that option has not been implemented in the game yet. Few uses left, okay.
Moodland Dreamer says, that should fix it.
I don't know about fixing it, but it should be a bit better than just getting the same top of subway ad over and over again. Not sure what these are, so I'm no longer going to break them because they just kind of fell apart.
Moodland Dreamer says, I'm not even getting upset because I keep seeing it, but cause I keep getting hungry.
For Subway, yeah, that's how you know it's gone too far. You mentioned you were in America. Did you get hit by the snowstorm?
Moodland Dreamer says, I'm in the good OL potato state.
That's a fair amount of the U.S. states, but I'm pretty sure that one would be Idaho. That just reminds me of the cringe jokes I made in my state battle royales. that aren't even original. I just took the joke from someone
Woodland
else.
Dreamer says, yeah, you got it right.
Like the jokes weren't even original. I just got it from other people who made videos like that. Idaho just got told Idaho. God, that's awful.
Woodland Dreamer says, I'm in the southern part of Idaho. And we've got snow only twice this year.
Okay. Well, um, I mean today, like, what? So much of the U.S. just got hit with like the biggest snowstorm like a lot of it has ever seen. Just random ruins, okay.
Woodland Dreamer says, I've seen that and I'm like CJ, aw shit, here we go again.
Hmm, I understand that reference. Well, okay, okay. Um, why do I ever just bring dirt down here? It'll make my life a whole lot easier to like actually brought something to build with. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not going down there. Man, exactly. Grab the water bottle over here. There. We don't have a lot left in that. Okay. Okay, so that loops around. So much cover, I hardly care about it. Dude, oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Do I see any sort of glowing down there? I really don't. Oh, there's some iron. Oh my god, dude. It's just so much iron, and I have no clue how far I need to go down to get any of the better ores in this game. Not that I would be able to tell how far down I am. There's no like F3 debug menu or like there's X and Z coordinates, but no Y coordinate. Is this where it came from? Yeah, it looks like it. We can get somewhere. Oh my god, I am very lost right now. This is the same way back. Okay, so did I place them on the left as I went down? I just have to wander aimlessly until I find a path that goes upwards? Because that's what it looks like I gotta do. Okay, screw this. Can I step for you? Oh yeah, this is nice. And it can swim.
Woodland Dreamer says, now we're cooking with butter.
I mean, it's great that I don't need a saddle at all to use a horse. I think I will need to kind of just release it. There's no way you're too small to fit in. You're too big to fit in this thing. I just need to left click this thing. Where'd it go? Get back here. Seriously, I need to capture the baby animals? Okay, well.
Pinabox says, doing GTHE Giro watch party thing so lurky motor but hope you're having fun in Hytale.
As you can see, I've got a horse now, which I think might also need to just get out. We've improved the base. Hello? Why, rep? Why must you do this to me? What it? Also, why do I still have that redeem? That's a better question. I've gone mining a few times. Okay, now you're pushing it. Ooh, You're very lucky I don't know how to deny redeems. Oh, oh,
Rapinabox
oh.
says, Rapina creamed.
Okay, horse, I get it. I get you want to leave, so we'll help you out here. And then what? I have these fences here. And then where's the gate? Okay, there's the gate.
Woodland Dreamer says, why the long face? Is it cause you're locked in the house?
Now it won't even let me mount, so he's fully stuck here now. Um, hmm. So where do I want this part of the base to be? You know what? I already have it set up over here, so like why not? That's why not. Because, because I need the hammer. I thought I turned this to every hour. Okay, well I guess not. As in a minute here.
Woodland
You're
Dreamer says, Bojack Horseman is your roommate now.
I think it's this one that needs to be make an animal farm in Hytale.
Woodland Dreamer says, Eata is a cute lil guy.
Okay, so first things first is that I need this to be too high, I see, so that nothing can jump in, which means I need to.
Woodland Dreamer says, ads.
Okay, so you take those out, you take those out. Okay, that should be pig captured, pig acquired, as we would say. Um,
Woodland Dreamer says, back.
Welcome back. Did you get something different this time or no?
Woodland Dreamer says, I got a game at Butterfinger at and the subway won again.
Well, that's an improvement. Okay, pig acquired, piglet captured.
Woodland Dreamer says, we got Piglet. Now we need Winnie, Tigger, and the others.
I need you guys to like make a baby, or I guess I could run over here, grab the feed bag, place it over there, and see what happens. Don't mind me. Okay. Well, I kind of do want to know how to make
Hello friends, no
a
need for a
farm
long
on
YouTube
this.
intro. To get started, you'll want to fence off the areas that you want for your farm and your garden. Once you have that squared away, you'll then want to craft a backhoe so you can till the land. You can get this by making a farmer's workbench, and then from there, you can craft using Essence of Life, or you can craft some shears and you can search around the world for different plants such as pumpkins. And if you use the shears on them, then they will have a chance to drop seeds, and then from there you can also use those and plant them in your garden. Different seeds have different growing times, so once you water them and with a little bit of patience, you will have a lush and beautiful
Woodland
garden
Dreamer
for
says,
everyone to
I
see
thought that was
and for
my
you
phone for a
to
sec.
enjoy. In order to
No,
capture
I
animals,
have
you
a
will first build out
tab
a
up
fence
here.
to not only capture them, but also protect them from predators such as wolves and foxes. From the farmer's bench, you will need to craft a capture crate, and you can also craft a feed bag. Once you have your capture crates, all you have to do is find the little versions of animals such as piglets and lambs, and then go up to them and you can capture them straight into the box. And then you go back to your base, and then you just pop them right into their pens, and make sure to drop some feed in there so they can stay nice and happy. You can check out these other videos here on the screen. I got some other Hytale videos and tips that can help out throughout the game, and also I have a playlist as well for my Let's Plays for Hytale. I think you guys might like it. Also, if you want to see the long version of me crafting my entire their pins,
So, okay, it kind of looks like I have everything done, and I just need to go find another pig or lamb or anything really. And we can also like turn that area into a garden, maybe, rather than have it be on our side. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Maybe that'll be something I do off camera. I'm not sure. I do kind of want to document everything I do on the game, just in case. Pretty sure this is like, this might be Rep and Shay's base. All I need is a pig. You got a freaking castle set up? You know what? Cow works.
Woodland Dreamer says, "Oh, I didn't know you were playing with other people. I thought where you teleported to was some generated structure."
Not quite other people, but I had this is a server that they have. I do have a single player world that I can load up. Well, I mean, obviously, it's a bit more progress made on this world. Okay, you okay there? Okay, let's actually get you out of this out of the home now. Okay, there you go. Roam free. Roam free, noble steed. Your services were appreciated. Okay, so we put those. Leather, light leather. Where are the... Okay, so we have that, then we need that, and this. So, Please don't die while I'm doing this. There should be room enough for them, I would think. That's nice. You might want to stay. You know what? Well, I don't really need it, but alright, we'll do a bit of posture reading. You really want to come back inside? I don't have a leash or anything. I don't have a way to keep you here besides the fences. Two stacks of copper are each of me.
Woodland Dreamer says, they don't want to come in. They're just trying to borrow a cup of sugar from their neighbor.
You can go visually watch sun-scorched deserts, arid badlands. Okay. Frigid peaks and frozen caverns. Okay. Natural abundance. Okay. So we need to do a desert or badlands to find thorium. Got it. Alright. There you go. I mean that's a pretty generous amount of space. I can always just make more fences. Okay, now then, back here because there's more cows out here. The urge to yoink for my friends is overwhelming, but all I'm here for is another cow or another pig, which should exist around here. There were already some. Hi, buddy. You're mine. Wonder where that leads. Enjoy your homes, guys. I'll be back. All right. Desert. Now then, where do I think a desert would be? No, I might as well just make the iron hatchet because this copper one has served me for so long. It's doubtful that I'll ever need to like repair that.
Woodland Dreamer says, who are your favorite characters from chapters 1 and 2 of Deltarune?
Honestly, I haven't really given that much of a consideration. I guess technically by counts, Sans is technically a character, though I'm not gonna count that. Um, he is my favorite of the Undertale cast. Um, for the actual Deltarune specific characters, who do I like? Hmm. I mean, I'm a fan of Tomboys, so Susie is pretty good, especially with the whole arc that she goes through with Lancer. Lancer's a fun one. He's just a silly little goober. All right, pick a direction and go. Queen had some fun moments. I did enjoy the Queen for chapter 2, though. I mean, obviously, there's also Spamton as an option. Though I never did the Spamton Neo boss fight myself, nor did I do the Juggle fight, actually. And then I do have yet to play 3 and 4, though. That'll should be sometime soon. Hello, chicken. Screw it. We set out in the day, and I think we'll also go that way because I've explored up that way before. I don't remember there being a desert.
Woodland Dreamer says, Susie is pretty cool. For my chapter 1 choice, Swatch and Spamton tie for chapter 2.
Watch. I'm trying to remember what that one was because um I did sit down and make all of the Deltarune and Undertale characters as Pokemon uh towards when Chapter 2 came out. Like Chapter 2 was still pretty fresh. And like if they were an enemy in Chapter 2, they had one made of them.
Woodland Dreamer says, he's the shop owner in Queen's Mansion.
Hmm. Well, I mean, I know I've seen him before because I've had to play the game. I played Chapter 2. Just not really ringing anything for me.
Woodland Dreamer says, gonna stream 3 and 4?
Oh yeah, definitely. Stream through 1 and 2. I'm gotta get through 3 and 4 sometime. I just don't know when I'm gonna set the stream aside for that. It's been on my stream radar for like, well, since the game, since 3 and 4 came out, and I have done an incredible job of staying away from spoilers. I know some stuff like, uh, 10, TV, Tenna, whatever, and like there's the Roaring Knight and the Gerson fight and stuff like that. But anything else,
Woodland Dreamer says, I have to say, it's worth playing as soon as possible.
dude, I already knew that. I am a very big Toby Fox enjoyer.
Woodland Dreamer says, I was supposed to go to a family event and didn't go and took center stage instantly.
Okay, that's that's a bit much, though. I would probably do something similar, and I have done similar things in the past. Like, remember when he made like the freaking damn, I wish I had my capture crate on me. When you put the male pregnancy joke from Homestuck in Pokemon, that was so long ago. I still remember when Sans got into Smash. What a day that was. And then he got asked to make Pokemon music like the next day. Like, wow, what a year it was for Toby Fox. Ooh, silver. So much stuff here to just kind of take.
Woodland Dreamer says, I still remember when DDLC took the internet by storm.
I remember
Everyone
that.
and their mother was playing it.
I remember that time as well. Spices, salt, dough, wet berry bush, apple pie recipe.
Woodland Dreamer says, even my dad played it. Now the game is on mobile too.
Hmm. Here, there's so much. So this entire area is under construction.
Woodland Dreamer says, something I recommend doing after finishing chapters 3 and 4 is just listening to all the music on their own. I
It's kind of
wouldn't
a
say
given.
anything about it except Toby cooked for these chapters.
That's kind of a given, honestly. I mean, I think at this point people know, like, Undertale was held up by the coding equivalent of hopes and dreams. But no one like ever doubt like they Pokemon didn't approach Toby to ask him to help code their games. They approached him to make music. And boy, I hope my game doesn't crash. Although if it does, I just kind of hope it's saved. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, that was eventful. Now then. continue in the direction I had set out to do.
Woodland Dreamer says, Undertale Yellow was amazing too. It would be cool if Toby said yeah that's canon now and asked them to make games for the other fallen humans.
I played Undertale Yellow. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good game. The thing with that though as well is that I mean he can't make it canon because then he would then have to make like every other Undertale AU canon, and that's just something we don't want to get into. But then the bigger thing is that if that becomes canon, then the death of the Integrity Soul becomes then canon, and then whatever's set up in Undertale Blue then has to become canon. Then it just kind of becomes like this whole rabbit hole. That I'm pretty sure he would be ready for at this point, but if you don't know, Toby is like very reserved and like hello Cal. He isn't like an outgoing dude. If you saw the fan gamer interview he did for Undertale,
Woodland Dreamer says, but knowing Toby would say it's optionally canon cause it's Toby.
I'm pretty sure that technically already exists because Sans says, "Hey, don't tell that to the other Sanses out there." So like, I mean, that is what caused AUs to start spawning. I kind of feel bad, but like, it is out here for the taking.
Woodland Dreamer says, there is this Deltarune I've been seeing and I actually like it. Deltarune, chapter rewritten.
I feel like I've also heard of that one. Okay, well, the horse can go free. I don't need it. Dude, all I need is a desert. Is that that's not a desert, that's a beach up there. Some small rabbits, okay. Another village? Let's say, why is this one strangely abandoned? What's this?
Foodland Dreamer says, in my hometown we used to have a place nicknamed Bitch Beach cause it was so horrible. There was a logging company upriver and there would be splinters and pieces of wood all over and under the sand. It started getting called it when people started complaining.
Did they ever stop? Did they move away? Like, what happened afterwards? Okay. Holy shit, where is a desert?
Woodland Dreamer says, the beach got washed away one winter. I don't know if they replaced it with a pyre or something. Can't complain if it's gone though.
Hmm. Gotcha. Wait, can I steal the portal to the forgotten place? I have to see if I can on the way back. Oh my god, dude.
Woodland Dreamer says, that would be cool.
I need, like, medium leather and shit now. Dude, two-shotting these things is so satisfying. I'm actually also pretty sure they have a warp to a volcano I'm not sure if that's the same as what you need, but it might be.
Blue Jacket Gamer says, do you play me Minecraft and yo?
I do play Minecraft. And hello, Blue. Yes. Should have brought the horse. Dude, someone has their warp set out here. That's how far they've gone to try and find stuff like this.
Blue Jacket Gamer says, do you play Java Minecraft for Bedrock?
I prefer Java, but I do own Bedrock. I'll take all this iron, don't mind me.
Blue Jacket Gamer says, do you play Minecraft with your fans live?
This is like the fifth way you've spelled Minecraft, bro. But, I can. I have in the past as well.
Blue Jacket Gamer says, you should again.
Yeah, I'll just need a mod pack to pop out. In fact, I mean, I did one with, Nem in the past.
Blue Jacket Gamer says, I join.
I assume that's where this was going. Very well. This bear will die. And now we make our way to the Forgotten Temple Gateway. Where is my Star Wars mod?
Blue Jacket Gamer says, LOL.
Also, now we do have our text to speech.
Moodland Dreamer says, when are you gonna stream next?
Sometime tomorrow. We will have a few
Blue
streams
Jacket Gamer says,
tomorrow.
do yo PLS Fortnite? Woodland Dreamer says, okay see you then. I gotta hit the hay. Sleep well.
You
Blue
have a
Jacket
good
Gamer says,
night,
do you play
Woodland.
Fortnite?
And yes, Blue, I do in fact play Fortnite. I have also played Fortnite in the past.
Blue Jacket Gamer says, are you head on?
No. Despite what anything may tell you, if it tries to tell you otherwise, the answer is no. The answer was a resounding no. I cannot steal
Blue Jacket Gamer
these
says, due to
warps.
play Fortnite with fans.
I would consider it. That is a huge ore loss for me.
Blue Jacket Gamer says, you know who Technoblade is?
Of course, kind of hard not to know who Technoblade is.
Blue Jacket Gamer says, they're adding him in Hytale.
Hmm, sure, why not? Those are actually really powerful. Okay. You take that. That. You hide the white hide. White feather. All right, there you go. There's the posture check.
Blue Jacket Gamer says, good.
Where is iron. Um, what do you want me to make?
Blue Jacket Thegamer says, need a blue jacket.
Um, not sure how that would work.
Blue Jacket Thegamer says, I did it in Minecraft, so how hard can it be?
Like, what do you mean by you?
Blue Jacket Thegamer says, make a jacket that's blue.
I don't exactly like have jackets as options.
Blue Jacket Thegamer says, or put a sign in your house that says Blue Jacket.
I don't even know how to put the sign down as well. Like I have a sign in here, and it just doesn't do anything. I can't place it down somewhere. That's an eerie glow. Hmm.
Blue Jacket Thegamer says, then make a upside down T.
You could have just said make a dick. I'm just saying.
Blue Jacket Thegamer says, cause OMG you can't make anything.
No, I got you. I got you. Hold on a second. How does one get clay? Okay,
Blue
can't.
Jacket Thegamer says, can't even write on a sign.
Yeah, I got you though with what you. Oh, I got you with the carpet. And I'll do you one better here. So there.
Blue Jacket Thegamer says, shave much.
I only have so many blue things in my chests. I know what I did. Not really proud about doing it. Yes, that'll do. Into that, into that. Okay, well, there is your upside down T. Okay, so then there's all that. Okay, that's a pretty good area for trees. All right, man, you suck.
Blue Jacket Egamer says, WTF.
Yeah, I have very much so lost the ability to do a voice like this. I'm not sure why I still have it as a routine. Because I literally can't. All right, there's the hydrate. Let's go to bed. Eat our life.
Blue Jacket Egamer says, I'm going to check on day 3 to see if my tea is still there.
As far as I know, it'll be here. Don't think anyone else will take it down. And I don't think there's, like, natural decay or anything.
Blue Jackathegamer says, are there white button in this game?
Do?
Blue Jackathegamer says, add a white button on the top of the T.
Dude, candle! I think that's the best I have access to right now. I don't have cotton. Could put a pile of bones?
Blue Jackathegamer says, a candle is alright.
Man, yeah, nothing really works from that.
Jackathegamer says, I have a hot tip.
Shut the fuck up.
Blue Jackathegamer says, wait, the voice thing made that sound so wrong.
There! Now that's two great references that my base. Oh yeah! I need to grab 5 of them. I swear. No one's gonna believe me, but I hadn't, I did not plan to make the girl on a couch, but reversed. God, dude. The thing is, I would only need to go grab another 4 statues of that one to make the real girl on a couch meme. Oh, God. No! This one!
Blue Jackathegamer says, what's a Jeff voice?
Jeff! From Marvel Rivals! This one hurts even more!
Blue Jackathegamer says, you think this voice worse than the last one?
They're like the same thing!
Blue Jacket Egamer says, well, I like seeing people torture not physically.
Fucking fuck. Never ask me how to build!
Blue Jacket Egamer says, Raven from Treant Titans.
Smash!
Blue Jacket Egamer says, nah, but it a teenager.
She's like also a demon. How old is Raven from
Blue
Teen Titans
Jacket
at this
Egamer
point?
says, think about it.
Who's Raven from Teen Titans? Let's see here. 2000. Okay, so if we're talking about the TV series, she's a teenager. If we're talking about the comics, Raven is 18.
Blue Jacket Egamer says,
So if is this the comic or the show? Because she is an adult in the comics. Tell me which
Blue
one it
Jacket
is.
Egamer says,
If it's
comics, I
comics,
guess.
it's a smash. If it's not, I mean, I can't. Unless I'm going back to like when I was 13 years old, which would just be really convenient for all these things. I was old enough to be a teen when like watch Teen Titans. Although I definitely grew up with Teen Titans Go, which, man, what a show that was, am I right? Wow, that was that was excessive.
Blue Jacket Egamer says, Gamera from Marvel.
Gamora? Okay. Well, now I have to look it up. That's really too old for me. She's like 40, but I know Star-Lord smashes.
Blue Jacket Egamer says,
She is. Look up how old Gamora is. I just looked it up. Because I can't just make assumptions on characters anymore. Freaking fucking medium hide, bro. Like, dude, I play Marvel Rivals. Like, it's only a matter of time before they add Gamora to the game, and then
Blue
that
Jacket
becomes a
the Gamer
boomer.
says, when are you doing Hytale Day 3 tomorrow?
So this isn't really Hytale Day 2, because, I mean, it's been quite a while since day 1, if that was the case. Like, this is my second day, the second time I've streamed it. Very well then. This one isn't nearly as hard on my throat. Where is my capture cage? Do we even need it?
Blue Jacket the Gamer says, pause.
What are we pausing for? Oak ash or fur?
Blue Jacket the Gamer says, pregnant man medium dark skin tone.
Why? For what reason have you put
Blue
this
Jacket the Gamer
emoji?
says, molai 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 molai.
Ooh, this jumps fast.
Blue Jacket the Gamer says, cause I'm bored.
Has Yen finished her stream at this point? I'm going to assume yes, and it's probably been a few hours since then. I haven't even started gaining a bad posture since the last time.
Blue Jacket the Gamer says, did you animate your character yourself?
The VTuber model? No. This is just kind of done with VC face.
Blue Jacket the Gamer says, have you face reveal yet?
Yes, in fact, I started as a face cam streamer.
Blue Jacket Egamer says, can I see your face?
You can go on my YouTube channel and find multiple videos of me with my face. Or you can go into
Blue
previous
Jacket
streams and
Egamer
see it.
says, YouTube. Blue Jacket Egamer says, bet.
Do I need to make the five?
Blue Jacket Egamer says, no offense but I thought you be more skinnier.
Why would you think I would be skinny? Okay, that voice is over. But no, why would you think I'd be skinny? I'm American. Also, that's only offensive depending on how much skinny
Blue Jacket Egamer says,
I'm.
I'm American too.
Oh, the left hammer, yeah, and then no, this is fucking ugly, bro.
Blue Jacket Egamer says, also cause your VTuber skinny and your voice make you sound skinny.
This is a voice that makes me sound skinny? I don't feel like it would be a voice that makes me sound necessarily fat, but I also definitely don't think it would make me sound skinny. I feel like this is a pretty standard voice. But no, yeah, my VT, the model here is definitely skinny. Skinny. As are like most things that I base myself off of, uh, it's kind of easier that way.
Jackathegamer says, what kind of PC do you recommend for streaming for your first time?
For the first time, honestly, it does not matter. Just do whatever you feel like.
Blue Jackathegamer says, matters to me, I lag way too much when I play live.
Um, just just find like a nice one. Yeah, the one I have isn't really like big or anything. It's just like it was like 750 bucks, but that was also like years ago. And now, I mean, I do need a new one this year. It's a laptop, so that also helps, but I'd recommend something in the 1000 range ish for the first, because I mean, if you really need something bigger, you can just get something bigger.
Blue Jackathegamer says, you're using a laptop.
Yeah.
Blue Jackathegamer says, use a normal PC.
Dude, I don't have one to use. This is
Blue Jackathegamer
nice.
says, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, that should be good. No clue why it wouldn't be. They can salvage this stuff, I know, right? Now, what a storage room. Alright, let me go back.
Blue Jackathegamer says, is that your other base?
No, it's rep space. And I think Shay's base as well. The actual owners of the server. Bro, if I had that
Blue
as a base, I
Jackathegamer
wouldn't
says,
be here.
reps.
Repina
Blue
box.
Jackathegamer says, oh. Blue Jackathegamer says, it a server.
Yeah, it's a friend server. It's like an SMP, not a public server. You gotta be like in the know.
Blue Jacket Egamer says, if it was public I would join but I don't have Hytale.
It's like semi-public. You can just like ask them.
Blue Jacket Egamer says, I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Blue Jacket Egamer says, what your goal in the server?
I don't know, just kind of live. There really isn't one. Like, it's just kind of vibing. As far as I know, there's no like, there's no Ender Dragon, so there's no final boss we need to strive to try and beat.
Blue Jacket Egamer says, well they're adding a final boss in my guess cause it early access.
Yeah, there will probably be a final boss, but I will end here. I think I got some pretty good progress here. Looking at it, kind of not really, but like I have pretty much the full semblance of my house. Also have the farm up and running, um, animals in the coop, in the fenced-in area over there. We got full iron, still lacking in other stuff because,
Blue Jacket
God,
Egamer
the
says,
areas are,
Boak.
the
Blue
areas I
Jacket
need to go
Egamer
to
says,
are so far
Boak.
away. Thanks for popping along though, Blue.
Blue Jacket Egamer says, full iron I heard hard to get.
It isn't too hard, but it's definitely like way harder than Minecraft. Alright, though, with that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, have a good day.